Hey, this is Mr. Brown Thumb, and I'm going to do a quick video on sowing poppy seeds in the garden. Now here's just some of the seeds that I've saved from my garden the past couple of years. These are doubles. It's a mixture of double poppy seeds. So you can see you get a lot of seeds from just a few seed pods. And here's what the individual seeds look like. They're small, they're round, they're generally brown, but they can be bluish gray. Now in the middle of winter, right around Valentine's Day or right after Valentine's Day, I'll take the seeds into the garden and I will start to broadcast them. This means that I just scatter them in the area that I want them to grow. Make sure to get them all off your hands because they're sticky. Now here's a clump of seedlings that germinated in the spring. You can see they look kind of distinct, but make sure you don't confuse them for weeds. Here's another clump of poppy seedlings. These are about a month old, I think, and as you can see they do blend in really well with the weeds, so make sure to identify them so you don't end up weeding them out of your garden. Now here's an individual seedling. This one is probably about 2 weeks old, and again, the way to identify them is to look for the leaves, look for the edges. They're serrated, they're pretty distinct, and behind that I have a few California poppy seedlings growing. Now the most important thing to keep in mind when growing poppy seeds is that they like cold temperatures and lots of moisture. So I start sowing in the middle of winter, but if you don't have snow, then sow right before your spring rains come and the temperatures are still cool. And the second most important thing for growing poppy seedlings is that they do best in poor soil. So I sow them in an area of the garden that hasn't been amended. This means that it doesn't have any compost added, there's no manure, and I definitely don't fertilize them, because if you have ideal conditions for other plants for poppy seedlings, then you will end up getting plants that are a lot more leaves than anything else, and you won't get as big blooms, and you definitely won't get big seed pods and a lot of seeds. And in terms of irrigation is that I don't water at all. I just let them get rainwater and they do really well. So the more you mistreat them, the better they bloom and the more seeds you'll get. And this coming up is a picture of one of the doubles. This is one of my favorites that I grow. And here's a peony poppy. You can't tell from the picture, but it was really large. And that's about it.